Hello and welcome back. This is Euro Truck Simulator 2 and I am Razar. And as you can see from this red line in front of you on the screen, covering over our map, that is our shipment. It is 1,259 kilometers. Trip time is approximately 19 hours 9 minutes. Now, if we look at our information on our delivery, it is heavy metals. It's 27 tons. As you can see on the right hand side, the little window there. Cargo heavy metals, 27 tons. We're from Krakow, Krakow, to Trameri, Trameri. Again, if I mispronounce these names, I do apologize. Expected around Thursday at 2300 hours to Friday at 3 o'clock in the morning. Right now we're sitting at Wednesday at 9:53. So we already know that the delivery time is going to be, what was it? 19 hours for the trip time, I mean. So we're looking at 19 hours. Plus we're going to have to sleep a few times. We have one sleep schedule that we're going to have to set up soon. So let's see, at 19 hours, I think we're probably going to have to sleep probably about 4, maybe 5 times. So it's going to be pretty close, but I think we can do it. So we're going to go ahead and head into our map, and we're going to set up our first rest stop to sleep. Oh, looky here. There's usually some around these gas stations, so I think what we're going to do... Actually, I want to start out fresh, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the rest stop here. Hold on, let me mark it. Okay, it's acting a bit weird. I have to mark it before it. Okay, but anyways, we're going to stop there at that rest stop, and then we'll get up in the morning and pick up from there. So I have an alarm that might be going off soon on my phone, so if it does, I do apologize. Let me get this back up. Okay. And this is another one with a wall right here at the exit. Okay. It's kind of hard to see it here, but without a steering wheel, it's kind of hard for me to also judge it from being inside the cab. So when I look over my shoulder, I have a tendency to run off the road like I just did. There's a needle up ahead. I don't know what it's actually called in real life, but I call it the needle. So this is episode 8. I have finally got Farming Simulator 17 and Euro Truck Simulator 2 on the same episodes. It took me a while to get that set up right, but I did finally get it. So yay for that. And let me see. Speed limit is 80 through here. So I had to set my speed back down some. Looks like this is a pretty heavy load because it's really pulling hard trying to get up these hills. It's not as heavy as some of the other loads that we've had on it though. It really pushed this thing down the hill though. We got up to 83 mile an hour instead of 80. And now we are down to 65, 64, 63. Come on. You can do this, Volvo. So we're not really that far away from the rest stop I selected. But like I said, I want to get a fresh start on this. As you can see at the top, that is so cool watching the plane land there. If you look on, at the little window on the right hand side, my little nav panel, up at the top of it, in the center you'll see a gas station with the yellow bar that shows how much fuel I've got. And then to the right of that you see my sleep. It's like a little bid with the character laying on the side, on their side. That shows how much sleep I have and how much I need. When it fills all the way up blue, if you watch any of my other episodes, you'll know that I mentioned before that that's when you need to get some sleep before that fills all the way up. Otherwise you can end up getting fined. So it's kind of like real life in that sense. In real life, if you are a truck driver and you don't get proper amount of sleep, you can be fined for it. So I do like that they've incorporated that in the game. It does make it feel a bit more realistic. Plus it gives you some limitations. You can't just simply just drive wherever you want to go. Yep, our speed dropped again. I need something in here to say, hey, slow down. Sorry for clearing my throat. But yeah, I use an Xbox 360 controller instead of a steering wheel, which is better than using a keyboard. I've tried using keyboard for steering. I don't know how some people do it. It'd drive me nuts. But yeah, I've tried using that. The Xbox 360 controller is actually a lot better, but I know nothing compares to how smooth the steering wheels are. I would love to have one, but even if I got one, I couldn't use one because I can't use the pedals because I have to be in a reclined position. So unless it's got the digital proportions capabilities, oh, I can just stop here, that I have on my Xbox 360 controller for the throttle, it's not going to be too beneficial. Don't really need the fuel, but I figured I'd go ahead and fuel up while I'm here. Set the emergency brake and cut the lights off and fuel it up. Okay, so that didn't take much. There we go. Forgot to take my emergency brakes off. And there went the money for that. And now we will just pull this right over here. Oh, I get to park right at the end. Nice. Okay. So we're going to put the emergency brake on, and we're going to go ahead and get some sleep, and I will see you back here. Okay, so we've had a good night's sleep. We are cranking it up, and we're heading out, which looks good. Okay, I'm actually gonna stop for a moment. I want to check something in my options before I go further. Let's see, Let's see if I can't adjust these a little bit. I'm going to see how that works. See if it improves the steering or makes it worse. Oh, okay. He's stopping to let me by. Or let me out. That was nice of him. Although he was probably scared I'd probably hit him. I was actually slowing down to let him pass. Oops. Gotta watch that speed, don't I? Oh yeah, this steering is way too sensitive here. I'm gonna have to adjust that back down. Okay. So the steering sensitivity needs to go back down. I'll put it about here. See how that does. Alright, that is much better. Okay, so now we're doing a whole lot better with the steering. Let me see, it's telling me I need to get over. Sorry, car. I need over. Alright, so I guess now, since we've got such a long trip, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to speed things up a little bit so that you won't have to watch the whole time. The video will move a bit faster. And I'll try to play a little bit of music for you. This is going to be a very long trip, so I hope you do enjoy the ride. And I will see you back in a little bit. Okay, so just so you know what I'm doing here, I am setting up another place for us to stop and rest at. And I'm trying to stretch it out as far as I can because we where were we? I think we were over here in Brussels, I think, or somewhere. But anyways, the reason I'm doing this is because I'm trying to stretch out how far we can go before resting. So I'm going to put our rest point here, and then hopefully the next one will be probably, let's see, that's what we'll need to stop at. So we'll probably be about at this one or the other one back here. So I'll put it at the one back here just to be safe. So that'll be our second stop. So I think we can make it further to the next one, but just in case, I put one there so that I wouldn't pass it, and then I'll put a third one here. Oh, okay, apparently you can only have two. Okay, so that's something I'll have to update again later. So we're gonna get back to the road. And hopefully this is going to help us out further up ahead, because as you can see, we're getting close to needing to sleep now. So I'm going to speed things back up again, and I'll see you again after we slow everything back down. Okay, so we are pulling in here. I figured I'd go ahead and fuel up while we're here. Figured it wouldn't hurt. Put the emergency brake on. No, it's not too bad. Okay. So let's head on over here and sleep. Okay. So we'll be back on the road in just a moment. Okay, we've just rested up. And we're ready to go. Excuse me. I got the hiccups. Okay, and we are back on the road. We have another turn up ahead, but we're well rested, fueled up, and everything's looking good for us. Just takes us a while to get up to speed here. Okay, so we'll speed time up again. Speed things up again just a little bit, and hopefully we'll be at our destination in no time. So I'll see you back here in just a little bit again. Okay, so we're coming up to our turn. Come on, light. There we go. I've had a few fines. A few of them for speeding, a few of them for moving violations, and now, if I can't get to rest soon enough, I'm gonna get another one. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's where I needed to go. Okay. If I can't sleep in a little bit, I'm gonna get another one. Being up too late. That's a tight turn there, isn't it? Got 1% damage on that. Can I make it through there? Yeah, I got it. Okay. So I did, after all this, I did finally get 1% damage on the trailer. Okay, time to get paid. Alright. Let's see. Wow, 1.2 damage penalty. They removed almost 3,000 for it. I lost 116 experience for that. But I still got $56,000. $56,700. So that would have been about 59,000, well, a little more than 59,000. And I still got 2,224 experience, so we are now at level 11. So that is all for this video. That is the longest trip I have taken. Let me see, proficiency bonus was 6,000. My long distance delivery bonus was 10,000. Urgent delivery bonus, because I delivered it on time, is 1,200. So we did pretty good. So I will see you back here for the next episode, and we'll see what we'll be delivering then. Catch you later. Bye-bye.